Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. This morning we are heading down to Sheffield. We've got a tail lift with the torsion bar that's snapped, but we believe it's the torsion bar that's snapped. Basically the tail lift's gone really heavy when they're trying to fold it away. So we believe that the torsion bar has snapped, so I picked one up yesterday because they reported it to me the other day for today. So pick the torsion bar up yesterday. Just heading on our way to Sheffield now. Obviously I'll get you out and we'll get it swapped, eh? Right guys, so here we are in Sheffield. We've got the torsion bar to replace on the tail lift, but it comes out that way. So first things first, we're going to move it so it's over here. So I've got a bit more room on the passenger side. Also, they just mentioned that this needs a PMI. Now, usually I'd be a bit peeved off if they told me about it right now, but I've got a fairly quiet day, so we should be able to get it done. Not a problem for them. That should give us enough room for now. Bang that there. It don't feel mega heavy. Yeah, it don't feel like mega heavy. Anyway, this is the end cover plate. Obviously you've got a bar which goes all the way through the middle, and it twists. So a square bar, I'll go get it out actually. Yeah, so got this square bar here. Basically it goes right through the inside of the bottom of the tail lift there. You get one end which connects to this, which is fastened to the actual truck, and then the other end is just fastened to the actual tail lift itself. So when this drops, the bar spins, it twists. So it's a torsion bar. Basically it's like a spring, but it's a square bar that spins. Right, so first things first, get this dropped down. I'll take this plate off and have a look at what's going on. Right, so I just went and got a hammer and a little pry bar. Just gonna gently knock this off out of here. So it's definitely snapped, because if I was to take that bolt out, that'd spin, because obviously it'd be under tension. Jesus, it's a big old hinge pin, that. If you can see in there, I think we're going to have to take the other end off as well. Don't know why this side's ever been off. It's going to fall a little bit. Stay there, you. Basically, I'm trying to push the bar to the other end so I can pull it out. going. Let's have a look at mine. It's coming. He's coming. So, here she is. I don't know if it is snapped. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see that bit of end bit snapped off. There we go. Right, let's get this hinge in position. Buggery. I believe this bar's too long. Do you trust me? Yeah, coffee please. Coffee, yes please, thank you. Oh, because apparently I nicked his mug, I didn't even realise. So if that goes like that. Let's leave that one in there. It's way too long. It's way too bloody long. No, I think a bit of it has snapped off. Just look at this. So that's in line with that. There. That's in line with that there. No, it's just too short. Yeah, so a little bit has snapped off, so I need to figure out how friggin' long it needs to be. Oh. That's all the way in. Right, so they bolt into there, so that's the correct distance. To be measuring how much it goes in, how far it goes in as well. Oh yeah, it's never simple, is it? Jesus guys, it's well warm here, I tell you. Bloody roasting. So that goes in that far. It's about 10 mil. Yeah, it goes in about 10mm. So then, fine. So this fastens to that, which is in line with that pretty much. So if I put that there. So now that's where the pins want to sit, the hinge pins. This is up to the end.
There you go.
Lovely, thank you. Wants to be. So pretty short's where we want to cut it. Yeah, cut it there, and then
come back on the
that should fit nicely then, shouldn't it? Hopefully. The only thing is, how the bloody hell am I going to get it in?
Oh, he's giving you another mug now, look.
Yeah. I was saying that. Do you trust me?
What's on it? You might not like it.
No.
I'm not insinuating it.
No. Really do with those guides, to be honest. Really could do with them. This one's out of the way. Oh. I wonder if I can push them all the way over here with the new bar. Let's try that. Bloody warm today, isn't it? Come on. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's pushing them a bit closer. Aye, aye, aye.
You're not steaming yet.
Huh?
You're not steaming yet.
Steaming?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
When you were doing wheels, you were steaming. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, this is annoying, this. If I can hook it with a pick. So I'm not used to doing tail lifts, so I bet there's a proper way of doing this job that I'm not doing. Struggling a little bit. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Now we can cut it down, get these guides on. Right, so I'm going to be cutting there. So the bar's cut down to size. That end in there. Like that. Perfect, right up to the line where I measured it. That's really good. And then if I put this up against that, and that's up against that, there you go. That is perfection. Right, lovely. Let's get these guides in place. Jesus. Maybe get this one on first. They don't like they bloody fit these. Back there. I need one really close to this end so it lines up. That's split up. I'll do it. Right, I'll get this pinch pin back in. Oh, it's taking a little longer than I hoped this. As I say, I have done a tail lift course, God, years ago now, years and years ago. So it's really not fresh, and I don't do loads of tail lifts. That's all, I barely ever do tail lifts nowadays, really. Right, so this one we're gonna get back in position. Put the bolts back in. Get all these bolts back in, and then we'll fish down. Now we've got those guide wheels on the torsion bar. It should just line straight up now, I hope. They're not going to fit, are they? I think I'm going to grind them down a little bit, actually. Yeah, so I'm just going to grind these guide wheels. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, that was tight. That was really tight. Right, lovely. Straight in. Well, and then I'll tight still, that one. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's gotta be it. Isn't it? I have to replace this bolt, he thinks. Yep. Oh, that's loads better. Yeah, loads better. Loads better. Drop it down, one-handed down. That is beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Perfect. We've got it. Huh? Yeah, go ahead, mate. I can tighten it as well, so I can take some more tension off, but that feels fine to me. I can do a little bit more if you need.
No, it's fine, mate.
But it feels alright, doesn't it, that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you know, it was only literally about 10 mil that had broken off the end of that. So annoying, innit?
Yeah, 10 mil and then doesn't it?
Yep.
No, that's a lot better.
That were a ball like that, because there's these little plastic guide wheels which run along it, and as you pull them out, they just fall off.
I told her that, but she said you could do it.
Well, I can do it.
Because it were a ball lake.
It is a ball lake. But we're there, we've done it.
Somebody has to do it.
Exactly. No. Right, we'll cut this bolt off now. The end of it anyway. So I can't really leave any sharp edges, to be honest. Beauty, nice and rounded off, no sharp edges at all. Right, cool. So tail lift done. Yeah, that was a bit of a ball ache, not gonna lie. Right, we've got this inspection to do now. Let's get all this out of the way. So we've got the tail lift torsion bar fit. Obviously a little fiddly because the guide wheels came off the torsion bar and then got wedged inside the tail lift, so we had to do a bit of fishing getting them out. Yeah, and as I said before, I've done a tail lift course about 8 years ago maybe, I did all kinds of different aspects of it, electrics, hydraulics, servicing and the lower inspections. But I mostly just focus on truck and trailer work. I don't really do a lot of tail lift stuff. I can fault diagnose them and fault find and all that good stuff. Easy peasy. All the electrics is easy. I mean, I'm good at electrics on all kinds of stuff, so. But yeah, there's just, obviously I haven't done a torsion bar in, that's the first one I've done in over a year easy. And obviously there'll be probably a tail lift engineer or a tail lift guy watching me do it, screaming at the phone, "You've missed this, you're supposed to do that, blah blah blah." Yeah, we got there in the end, didn't we? We got there in the end. I am absolutely sweating. Look at that. So yeah, we got there, we got it done. I don't do a lot of them, so I'm happy we got it done anyway. Just gonna have a little break, guys. Just gonna have a little quick fag. Quick break, just cool off a bit, because I'm absolutely dripping. My hands are, look at it, it's like I've been in bath or something. Right guys, so I put everything away. Just had a quick 5 minutes. Cool off, it's bloody warm here. I'm going to move this into a better position now, so it's not taking up the whole yard. That'll do. That'll do, they can move it somewhere. I'll move it back and forth if they need to. Right, so we're doing a truck PMI. Some monthly inspection, is it? Pre-monthly, post-monthly, something, I don't bloody know what it stands for. It's an inspection. We're doing a safety inspection today. So, beep the horn. Beep the bloody horn. Do these wipers. Lovely, lovely. They look good. Check the steering wheel, make sure it's adjusting, make sure it's locking, it is. Release, dump all the air. There we go, air pressure low, build it back up. Right, this mirror is not adjusting, so we'll report that. Seat belt, not fraying. Locking. This one. Yep. Lovely. So we need to check the pedal rubbers, make sure they're not wearing away. Obviously we've checked the windscreen, check the seats, make sure it's not ripping or anything. Obviously check the seat belts. Need to check the seat adjustment. Yep. Right, yeah, so just taking a quick photo of the mileage off the tacho header unit. Perfect. Right, doors locking. Yes. Check this window. Yeah. A little bit of vibration on these mirrors. A little bit of a vibrate. Ooh, that don't feel right cracking. That's had another whack as this. Yeah, that's had another whack at some point. I'm forever replacing these mirrors, forever. I don't know what it is, where they go, but I don't think the roads are big enough or the trees are overhanging or what it is, but we've got a mirror back off the wide angle mirror, which is the top one on the mirror arm. So the wide angle, the mirror back is missing. This one's been hit again because it's got a bit of movement in it now, and that bottom one looks like it's vibrating a little bit. Not good, not good at all. Right, so lip washer pipe somewhere, maybe. Right, first things first, I'm just going to check the lights, check all the lights. Bang up there. Hermider. Right, reverse. That one. That's everything in it yet. Right, they're all on. Lovely. Yerp. Right, all the lights are working fine. Turn that off. Hey. Hang on there a sec. So before I tilt this cab, I'm going to be checking everything around here and also the oil level. Yeah, so just checking everything under here. Obviously we want to be checking the oil level, but I'm just going to leave it a few more minutes just to settle down where it wants to be. Just checking these wiper linkages. Checking these air pipes. Sure there's none rubbing through. Just really common area for pipes to rub through around here. Looks alright. Check the front of the radiator. Radiators, should I say? Check the cab mounts. Right, that all looks alright. Let's get this dipstick out and have a look at the oil. Oil seems quite thin. I'm not gonna lie, I mean it had an oil change not long ago. Not too long ago anyway. Yeah, the oil does seem really thin. Not great. Yeah, I wonder if there's fuel getting into the oil, because the oil is over the maximum and it's really thin. So this is the engine breather pipe here. Doesn't even look like oil really. It's not crazy wet in there. God, that tensioner is all over the place. Right. So I did actually mention to him about the engine breather before on this. Obviously it's had issues with the DPF and the EGR both being blocked. Now, if the EGR and the DPF are both blocked and the exhaust gas is being forced down and it's building up pressure, it's building up back pressure all the way up to the engine. Now obviously this can cause damage, because if it's building pressure and the exhaust gas doesn't have a clean flow out, it's been running too long, auto stops just happened. Yeah, so if the exhaust gas can't flow out freely and it's building up pressure, it builds up pressure all the way up to the engine. So that means the exhaust gases aren't escaping properly, and then pressure will be building up inside the cylinders as well. Extra pressure that shouldn't be there really, which can be forcing stuff around the piston rings if it's that. But it looks like we've got fuel in the oil, because the oil's really thin and it's above the max now. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking it's probably getting past the piston rings, because we've got quite a bit of pressure coming out the breather pipe. It's not excessive, it's not like proper chugging, but it's building up quite a bit of pressure. If it were chugging out and you could see loads of smoke, like I could see smoke bellowing out of it before when the DPF were blocked. You could see smoke chugging out the engine breather. Now that's obviously because there's a build-up of pressure in the DPF. The exhaust gases aren't escaping, it's building up too much pressure, and then it's forcing the gases past the piston rings. So obviously we can get gases and fuel past the piston rings. And you know, if you didn't have an engine breather, and obviously small amounts of gases will get past your piston rings anyway, they just do, there's no getting around it. So if you didn't have an engine breather, the pressure would just build up in the engine catastrophically and blow something up. It'd blow something up or crack something to relieve the pressure. Yeah, I think we've probably got an issue with the piston rings, and I said this to him before, when it were smoking out the engine breather and chugging, it were a lot worse than what it is now when it had a blocked DPF. Yeah, I did mention it before, so I'm guessing it's that. So I'm going to have to report that. Yeah, I'm going to have to report it. So, let's get this bloody cab tilted. Who's that? Aberdeen now. I'm getting called from all over today. I don't want to talk about this any further. I'm really sorry. I'm going to go now. Thank you. Bye bye bye.
Is the tail lift on?
No.
Don't matter, Shank. It's only a barbecue that's on. It can wait till this afternoon. It's not an issue.
Right. Okay, matey.
Yeah, I thought I'd clean it because it was like fucking green mold.
Yeah. It's hurting my eyes now. Well, right. Right, guys. Obviously, we've got these fuel pipes here that are high pressure fuel pipes. Look like they're leaking. I think we replaced these. Yeah, because I've tightened these up before and they're not getting any better. So, high pressure fuel pipes going from the fuel rail to the rocker cover. Yeah, the high pressure fuel pipes, yeah, sorry. I know, yeah, I can, mate. I can hear you fine. I'm having a bit of issues here, apparently. So, from the fuel rail to the rocker cover. Oh yeah, they are. Sorry, yeah, there's 4. Yeah, can I just pop you on hold 2 seconds, mate? Sorry.
Hello, it's Jess calling from Vitality Health. I'm speaking to the person dealing with the insurances there for the business there.
No, sorry, we're not interested. Thank you. Bye bye. Hiya, bud. Sorry about that.
No problem, mate.
Yeah. So looking at them, yeah, they are. There's 4 of them and 2 at same. Yeah. Right. So I'd need all 4 of them pipes.
Yeah.
I'd need the 4 seals which go behind them into rocker cover.
4 seals behind them. there anything else you need, Aaron? I can just make a note.
Rocker cover gasket as well, please, mate. Right, so I've just spoke to Daff. Well, I spoke to my aftermarket supplier first. We can't get these pipes aftermarket at all. So yeah, I did actually mention this to him, and I've tightened both of these two, and I've cleaned all this off before the last service. Yeah, I tightened these, well, the last inspection should I say, I tightened these, cleaned it all off, but we're obviously leaking. So I think best practice, although we've only got these two that've got a lot of moisture around them, I think we're going to replace all four seals and replace the rocker cover gasket, which obviously goes under this. And then once we've replaced it all with brand new, we'll give it all a good clean off. Obviously we'll be replacing the oil as well, which is good, so we can do all this before we drop the oil really, and then we can put some fresh oil in with it, which should be good. See, look, they're forever hitting it. Loads of scrape marks down the back of this.
Mini Metro. I've tightened them up this end once.
I know. See, the thing is, because they're constantly hitting them,
Yeah,
they go soft. Yeah, they go soft. Same as that one.
On one, I think I don't want to fit that one across there. I took that bit off and put tape onto that bit to try and make it a bit
Yeah.
tighter.
See, this is what I did last time because they keep hitting them.
Yeah.
I put a bolt through it.
When we first got it, I asked Jason, who was gaffer then, if we could have had some of them get big metal covers from.
Yeah.
He says, oh, you don't need them, you just need to drive properly.
So yeah, I'm going to replace them because I've tightened them pipes. I've tightened them up before and cleaned. The last service, I tightened these two and cleaned all this off so it were fresh.
Yeah.
So obviously we've still got a fair leak, like. So I'm going to replace all four of these pipes, all four of the seals and the rocker cover gasket, because I'm going to have to take it all off anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no point in messing about with oil and all that sort of thing if it's coming from...
Exactly, coming from something like there. So anywhere where there might be a little leak, we need to get sorted.
Yeah, it's coming from somewhere, isn't it?
It is, mate, yeah. And the thing is, it's so hard to pinpoint something like that. It's almost impossible, because there's just so many places that fuel could seep past, and without pressure testing it, we won't know. So yeah, anyway, get that sorted next week. Right, let's carry on with the inspection. We've been here a little while now. Oh, that power steering pipe's seen better days. Starting to corrode, both of them. Yeah, both these power steering pipes have seen better days. Pipes on top of the coolant pipes here, on top of the radiator, have seen better days. Obviously, we replaced them at where did we replace them? Is it LJD gas, I think? They're corroding, but they're not leaking, so we'll put that as a monitor. Right, I'm going to be checking caliper free play. Make sure that the sliders are moving, which they are. These discs don't look great at all. Oops. Loads of material on the pads, but yeah, front disc feels fine, but we've got a bit of a groove on this inner edge, which ain't great. I'm gonna have to report that. Right, I just wrote a couple of bits down. Let's carry on. Did the shocks on this not too long ago because the tyres wavy as hell. Right, lovely. Let's work our way back. Oh, we've got a leak from the pump as well. Cab tilt pump leaking. God, I ain't got much room left on the inspection sheet for any more defects, Jesus. Right, now we're gonna go along the chassis and... Oh, God. Who's calling, please? Great British Printers. Yeah, every single month you ring me and every single month I tell you to stop ringing me. Alright, bye. Freaking Great British Printers, mate. They do my head in. They're based down south somewhere. We use them for all our job cards and inspection sheets and that. And they still ring me every single month, sales calls. Every frigging month it drives me up the wall. These fuel tank straps starting to corrode. Oh, that's had a whack at some point as well, hasn't it? That. Make sure it's still solid. Which it is. Oh, right, we've got the fuel pre-filter there. Oh, a bit of rust just flung in my eye then. Oh, look at that there. Whoa. That's good, isn't it? Hey? That's good there, isn't it? That's going to start rotting away soon. Very soon. Need to get that sealed up. Yeah, because that wood's just going to rot. Hiya, mate. You know your paint guy by you? Does he do like body repairs as well? But right down, it's probably a good 5 foot long scrape, and it's gone right down to the wood core of the body panel. How have I done it? Yeah. Hey, I've got it all on camera, Stuart, trust me. Yeah, well this is what I was thinking, so either a white silicone and just absolutely cake it in silicone, or it'd be body filler, sanding and painting. The only issue is I've only got black with me. Typical. I've only got black with me, so I'll bring some on Wednesday when I come. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a fair amount of work for Wednesday here now, Stuart. We've got fuel pipes that I tightened up on the last inspection. I tightened up the fuel pipes and give it all a right good clean off, but it's absolutely caked again under the cab, so it's going to need fuel pipes and seals as well. I know, mate. But this could be one of the issues why there's fuel there in the oil as well, because obviously the fuel pipes go through the rocker cover, and it's right where they go through that there's a load of shit, so it could be that issue as well, mate. He always gives me shit. All the time he gives me shit. Because these trucks are a decent age now. They're pretty old, aren't they, these trucks? What's this, a 16 plate, innit? So 8-year-old truck, you're gonna find a lot of shit going wrong on them. A lot of shit. These tyres don't look the best. They've just been recut, them, I believe. Looks like. Yep, definitely. These have been recut not long ago. But they don't look like the best condition at all, really. Right, carry on. We carry on. What a bloody carry on, eh? Oops. Bang. So we go around and we tap all the bolts, because we can't exactly go around with a spanner and test every single one. It'd take forever, wouldn't it? So you go around with a tapping hammer, give them a tap, and you look and you listen, you know, see any vibrations, any movement at all, and you can usually hear when there's a loose bolt. You can usually tell by the sound of it. Obviously that's got a rubber sleeve going through the middle of it, so that's dampening the sound a little bit. Obviously that's on a spring, so that dampens the sound as well. Dampens the vibration. I've got a feeling that it's actually leaking through the face of the diff. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's actually just leaking from here. Obviously, we did the diff. It wasn't me that fit this, though. It was one of my lads. Yeah, it was one of the lads I had working for me who fit this. But he was one of my better lads. He was like one of probably my best employees. So I trust that he's done a good job. Obviously, it's just leaking slightly still. It's got to be coming from. It's got to be coming from this face here, where it meets the axle, where it joins onto the axle. I might give this all the right good clean off. Yeah, get some brake cleaner. When I'm done inspecting under it, there's gonna be loads of shit on the floor if I start doing it now. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a right good clean off, and then when I come next week, I'll be able to see a little bit better what's happening. You know, I come from a land down under. And he said, I come from a land down under. So we only need to be checking the accessible bolts. Really? It's good. Yeah, probably about 8mm left on them. Right, let's do underneath now. Yeah, these, I don't like these pads at all. I mean, these discs at all. Right uneven wear on them, which means those pads are going to be a funny shape. That's for sure. These and pads are going to be a well funny shape. It's all that moisture at the back there. I bet that's from those fuel pipes. I bet it is from the fuel pipes. Let's give these kingpins grease as well. We do. Let's go for this side. Sure, looking alright. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like these discs at all. It's most likely because the sliders are sticking slightly, so it's putting more pressure on walnut pads over than the other. But I suppose if the sliders were sticking, it'd be putting more pressure on the inner pad. Ooh. Right. That all looks tickety-boo to me. Apart from those discs, but obviously we'll just monitor them. Even that oil looks thicker than what I was getting off the dipstick. It looks like it's coming from further up. Get back out and have a look at this, I think, before we do what else. Try and figure out what this leak is. Oh, it's just everything coming from up here. Yeah, it is. It's all gathering at the back there. It's all collecting at the back of the engine. Yeah, and it's all coming from up here. All of it is coming from here. Imagine it when it's going down the road, the wind's blowing that way, it's pushing all oil this way, and all the good fuel. Yeah, so really, once we've done all that, we need to give the engine a right good clean. Right, let's get back underneath. Let's have a look at the clutch. Let's have a look at the clutch. Looks alright, mate. Yeah, it looks alright in there. Yeah, it's not ideal doing these inspections on your back, it really isn't. This doesn't really look brand new, and they do. Brand new disky doos. So, checking the springs, checking the pads, checking the discs, checking the exhaust, and the U-bolts. Is that shock absorber a bit damp? Here it is. Oh, that'll be from diff oil though, I bet. Go on to the side. No, it's not from the diff, it's actually from the yeah. See, what happens is the moisture runs down and all the dust sticks to it. Yeah, you can see there the difference there. So you've got moisture, which I don't know if you can see actually, but you can see the colour change. Moisture there, and then it's dry here. See, moisture up this top bit. It's dry at the bottom. It's the same here. See that moisture, that's dry, that little bit there is dry. And then all this has had moisture on it. So these two shockers won't be doing a right lot either. So I'll be reporting that. Obviously, usually when there's rust running down, there's a loose bolt, but these are on rubber bushes, so they're a bit looser than a bolt that's just secured to the chassis, that's for sure. Right, so now I think what we're going to do is we're going to give this diff a clean, and we're gonna give this diff a clean, give the kingpins a grease. That side door. Yeah, and then we're gonna get off because I've been here a little while now, guys. Right. So right, let's clean this diff. This cloth will not be yellow for much longer. I come from a land down under. Can you hear the thunder? Right, that should be enough to figure out if it's leaking from this crack or not. Well, that'll be enough to figure out, hopefully, where it's leaking from, should I say. Right, beauty. Beautiful. So we're done here for today. Obviously we've got quite a few repairs to come back and sort out. So what are we doing next week? So we've got mirror back, wide angle mirror back on that side to replace. Oh, in fact I need to do tyres. Right, I'm just going to get the tyre pressures and sizes. Perfect. Right, yeah, sorry, I was just writing down the tyre sizes and tyre pressures. So obviously we've got quite a lot to do when we come back on Wednesday. We're coming back on Wednesday next week. We've got the near side wide mirror back, or wide angle mirror back to fit. We've got obviously those fuel pipes, the seals and the rocker cover gasket to fit. We've got the oil change to do. We've got the diff oil change to do. We've got the damage down the passenger side to seal. Just going to get some white sealant for that. If we're going to do it properly, it'd be body filler, sanding and painting, but he's not that bothered, so he just wants it sealing with sealant. That's fine. Cab tilt pump leaking. I might just put that down as a monitor because it's not major. It's not going to cause any issues yet. Yeah, I think that's it, to be honest.
On break, while you're there. I don't know how. I've never done the CPC or all like that. I don't need it as a mechanic. You don't need it. No, you can drive a car. Yeah, I can do like 60 miles road test. As long as I'm insured. I don't know about that either.
Right, so we're done. I haven't signed it off yet. I've just, obviously, because we've got to come back and finish some bits off. There's nothing really safety issues. I mean, the only thing that Forza might see is safe is the mirror back. That's about it, really. There's nothing that's major safety issues. It's more like service issues, really. You know, it's stuff that if you just ignore, it can cause something catastrophic. Right guys, so we've been here a little bit longer than I was hoping, I'm not gonna lie. I got here at 9:30 and it's 1 o'clock now. So I've been like, what's that, 3.5 hours? 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 3.5 hours. So obviously I wasn't expecting to be doing the inspection. I wasn't expecting to be doing the inspection. That's a bit of a funny one, isn't it? So obviously, because I wasn't planning on doing the inspection, I thought I was only going to be here an hour max, but I've been here 3.5 hours, so that's fine. You know, it's what it is. As I say, we had a bit of free time today, but now I've got to get this last inspection done quick time now. Really? 1 o'clock, an hour back, 2 o'clock, an hour and a half, 2 hours to do the inspection. It's going to be taking me right up to home time. That's quite good actually. Worked out quite good today. So yeah, we've got quite a few defects we need to get sorted next week. It does seem like every time I speak to the main manager who's near me, near Wakefield, whenever I do ring him, he's always bad news, always bad news. He must be fed up. He must be fed up of me ringing him, giving him bad news. And you know what? I get this of all my customers as well, because obviously most of the time I speak to my customers is just giving them bad news, you know? It usually is. And it's a bit annoying, thing really. It's quite hard to take and hard to give out all the time. You know, especially like, say like LJD Gas. We only started doing work for them in like November last year. So less than a year. And the lads who've been doing it previously hadn't been doing stuff properly. They'd just been ignoring stuff. They'd been doing dodgy shit basically. They'd just been dodgy. And then obviously, so when I first come in, I picked up absolutely loads of stuff on all their trucks. Picked up loads. So it was just like never ending, because he's got 3 trucks and a van. It was just like never ending crap, because they're all like spaced out inspections as well, sorry, should I say. So obviously I'd inspect one, and then I'd find absolutely loads of stuff, then the next week I'd be fixing it, and then the week after that I'd do another inspection and find a shed load of stuff again, and then the week after I'd fix it again. It's just been going like this, so it's just been non-stop expenses. It really has been non-stop for him, and I feel for him. I really do feel for him, because I only ever seem to give him bad news. So we got all the inspection bits sorted with LJD originally, and then the DPF and the EGR went, then the clutch went, then another clutch went, and it was just like nothing to do with me. Obviously, it's just unlucky, you know. His trucks are that age where stuff's breaking and stuff's failing. You know, all the major shit. It's expensive running trucks. It really is expensive running trucks. Nothing's cheap on them, really. So yeah, they're the same. Obviously, they've only got 2 trucks that I look after. They've got one in Sheffield and one in Wakefield that I look after. And it's just been one thing after another. They must just be fed up. And you know what? I'm fed up of ringing him up and giving him bad news, and him giving me sly comments saying whatever, you know, what have you broken now and shit like that. And I know he's only joking. I know he's only messing with me, and he's only joking. It's only a bit of banter. But you know, when I'm ringing up all these different customers, giving them bad news all the time, and then if they're turning around to me and going, well, what have you broken now, this, that and the other, and if they're being salty or if they're being a bit funny with me, it's quite hard on me, you know? It's quite hard on me. Being the bearer of bad news all the time, it's a bitter pill to swallow, you know? But it is what it is, and I really don't like having to explain myself multiple times as well. Like, say if I say it needs something because of something, I don't then have to I don't like having to go through this full rigmarole of that's why that needs doing, this can cause that to happen, this and this, to prove that it needs doing. Do you know what I mean? I'm having to like prove myself. I don't really like doing that. I mean, obviously it's good practice because I'm talking to my customers at the end of the day, and I want to keep a good relationship, and I want them to trust me. So obviously the best way to build up trust is just to explain everything, absolutely explain everything, what you're doing, what you recommend, you know, the symptoms, the defects, and the issues that can occur if you don't fix it. You know? Lovely. Yeah, I've been there for absolutely ages, so I'm guessing this is going to be a fairly long video, and I'll have to do all the defect repairs on a separate video because that'll be a long video as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Obviously, just we had that tail lift torsion bar to replace. I had a bit of a struggle with it, I'm not going to lie. It's been well over a year since I've touched one of them. Yeah, it's been well over a year since I've done anything with a torsion bar. Well over a year since I've done any torsion bars on the tail lifts. So it just took me a little minute to get my head around it, but that's fine. Innit? We got there in the end. We got there in the end. I just had to think about it a little bit. That's fine. And then obviously the inspection, the PMI, which they didn't tell me about, is fine. You know, as I say, we got a bit of time today to do it, and it's a good job we did do it today, because otherwise I'd be going probably next week to do the inspection, then I'd have to return to do all the defects and crap. So it'd end up being expensive in travel for them, because they're not close. Obviously it's an hour away. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. Yeah, if you've got this far in the video, drop me a sub, guys. Please drop me a sub, it helps me out massively. If you're not subscribed already, that is. Because I was having a look through some of the analytics, and yeah, probably only about 30% of most of my views are from subscribers, the rest are from non-subscribers. And obviously I get some people who'll be just flicking through and seeing what they like, and it won't be for them, and I'm not blaming anybody, you know. Some people aren't even bothered about any vehicles, are they, or mechanics or anything. That could be the furthest thing from what interests them. But you know, if you do like it and you've got this far in the video, you must have enjoyed summer, eh? You must have enjoyed summer. So drop me a sub, drop me a like, guys, as well. That'll help me out massively. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.